Good morning. Today we're going to keep talking about how to party like an alcoholic. Bet you're going to focus more on solutions today, right? You betcha. Not like last week with all your lame jokes. My jokes weren't lame. You were limping around like a chuckle whore. I don't get paid for this. How can I be a whore? My bad. Chuckle slut. My name's Sue, I'm an alcoholic. My name's Liam, I'm a drug addict. I drank and drugged for 25 years, been clean and sober for 18. We're just here to make suggestions, share tools for how we stay in recovery. If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about upcoming content, hit the bell button. Why do you hate parties? I don't hate parties. I love cutting loose with my family and friends, but trying to party with a bunch of people I don't know with a room full of strangers, very awkward. Why? Small talk, dancing, getting trapped one-on-one by humans being all human with their lack of physical boundaries. People with giant egos, drunk people, stupid people, weird people. Kind of judgmental. Not kind of judgmental, very judgmental. That's another reason I don't like the whole party thing. It makes me feel icky and it makes ugly things crop up inside of me because I get uncomfortable and I feel awkward and I get defensive and I get judgy. And super awkward karaoke. What's wrong with karaoke? Oh, nothing's wrong with it on the start. It's that it tends to devolve into a 2 or 3 man show of people that got way too serious and way too drunk and are trying on their rock star wannabe personality in front of everybody. Oh, like the crappy level of auditions on America's Got Talent. My biggest struggle at parties with strangers, though, is the mingling. What's mingling? I've only tried on mingling once and it was awkward. Went to a party with one of my sisters. We both got beers. We don't know anybody there. She says mingle and then headed off in the other direction. What did you do? Well, what I was trying to do is smile at people I don't know and make eye contact with people I don't know to try and connect. And what was actually happening is I was like a caged zoo animal, pacing the room and baring my teeth and kind of trying to make eye contact, but I could not stick the landing of connecting with anybody. So then what? So then I started to panic. I could feel it coming up in my chest, like I'm having a heart attack. I can't breathe. I've got to get out of here. I was getting overloaded with the adrenaline and freaking out. So I ran to the bathroom and had a meltdown in the bathroom. Oh my God, that's so sad. It's very sad. What's not sad is I dusted myself off and I washed my face and I went and got another beer and went in for round 2. And then what happened? And then exactly the same thing happened. Grit my teeth, make the eye contact, feel the panic attack coming on, run to the bathroom, hide, meltdown, repeat. One social meltdown after another. But a beer in between each round, so woohoo, party. On the 4th week of Christmas, you got too drunk again. 4 social meltdowns. It felt like being a square peg in a room full of round holes. Room full of holes. That just sounds nasty. Actually, my whole drinking career felt kind of like a failed mingling experiment. I'm going through the world with my square self, and the alcohol kind of softened the edges, but I still couldn't stuff myself into the round hole universe. Pretty stuck on that nasty hole analogy, aren't you? So how did you get unstuck about the mingling? Oh, mingling's still a stickler for me, but I'm getting better at it with practice and clear objectives. Party with a purpose. Safeguarding my recovery is paramount. I have to put that above everything else. It sounds kind of selfish, but if I fall off the wagon, if I go back to drinking, I'm not going to be a help to anybody. It's kind of like the oxygen on the airplane. You put your own mask on, and then you're fit to help other people put their oxygen mask on. Well, the first thing is, not just with going to parties, but in my life right now, is let go, let God. No expectations on myself or on anyone else. Just suit up, show up, do the best I can, and see what happens. And it's very freeing. It's a very free way to live. I am loving it. The second objective, and this is not just for parties, but in my life, is I'm trying to get out of me more and into others. So instead of going to the party with the attitude of, what's in it for me? How is this party going to make me feel better? Or how is this party going to entertain me or make me happy? Or am I going to meet Mr. Right and he's going to change my life? Or am I going to meet that critical connection in my industry that's going to launch my career? What's in it for me? Those were all the me reasons that I went to parties when I was still drinking. Now I'm trying to go to parties with the attitude of, not what can I get from the party, but what can I bring to the party? What can I bring to the people? How can I be of service? And not just the Christmas party, but the party of life. So I look for opportunities at the party to serve. Listening to someone who needs an ear, or reaching out to a lonely person that doesn't really know how to reach out, providing moral support to the person who looks trapped, or offering to get someone a drink, lifting people up, helping them feel good about themselves at the beginning of the party, looking for opportunities to edify with compliments. Sometimes I think the best thing I can do at the party is just be still. Sometimes maybe it's setting an example of, it's okay to not drink. It's okay to just be me. And I might feel funky on the inside. Maybe I'm just faking it, but it's all a practice ground. I'm just trying to get better and better at it. Progress, not perfection. No expectations on myself or other people. We're all humans. We're just doing our human thing. Partying like an alcoholic. That's too big of a topic for just 1 or 2 episodes, so we're going to keep talking about it next week. Learning how to party sober, totally worth it. At least it has been for me. So I'm glad you came. Thanks for coming. Hopefully see you next week.